Welcome to another episode of Legion TV. This time we're going to jump right into the unedited commercial and then we'll go into commentary.
Don't tell Mom. Don't tell Mom.
Don't tell Mom!
Don't tell Mom.
Don't tell Mom! Don't tell Mom!
Don't tell Mom?
Yeah.
The best stories you'll ever tell start with Don't Tell.
Don't tell Dad.
Start yours in the new Santa Fe from Hyundai.
Okay, so it's a pretty basic premise here. The movie scare that we see in the first scene of this commercial, it could happen to anybody. I'm sure it's happened to me, where you're sitting there with your children and something pops up in a movie that you've taken them to that is a little bit bizarre, a little bit weird, probably not something you would have let them watch, but there it was. And in this case, he says, don't tell Mom. Next, you see the father and the son, and they're on a ski trail, and obviously they have a choice to make. Bunny Lane, which would imply a very easy course, or the Devil's Skull. They, of course, take the Devil's Skull, and the father again says, don't tell Mom. Next, they show the father and the son toilet papering someone's tree, presumably in his own neighborhood, who knows, but whoever it is, he obviously shouldn't be doing it, as they're running away in fear, trying to get to the car, and the father says, don't tell Mom. Then there's this junk food orgy, where the father's sitting there stuffing something down his throat. It looks like a fried chicken sandwich, perhaps, I don't know, and he's got onion rings and french fries and whatnot. And the kids are in the back seat, devouring huge ice cream sundaes. And, of course, he once again says, don't tell Mom. Well, then they show the youngest daughter on his shoulders bouncing around in a concert of some kind. And whatever kind of concert it was, the audience suggests it's not exactly a kid's concert, not a Justin Bieber get-together. And of course, the dad says, don't tell Mom. Next, they show him burning down the tent, and of course, he's yelling, don't tell Mom. And finally, he's putting a bike in a car that is exhibiting front-wheel damage. It looks like he crashed the bike or something. Only this time, the boy says to the father, don't tell Mom. And it's subtle and it's gentle and it's kind of comedic, but the fact is the father taught the son, don't tell Mom, taught him to cover it up. But alas, in the last scene, Mom is shown landing a parachute with her boy riding along. You know, when they do the twin thing, you know, two people, one parachute. Experienced rider leads the completely inexperienced rider down the parachute. I guess they're called jumpers, not riders. At any rate, when they land, what does Mom say to the son? Don't tell Dad. And this is kind of a picture of American life, isn't it? It seems innocent, but there's an underlying problem there. Perhaps the most pervasive lie in the whole commercial, however, is the commentator's words.
The best stories you'll ever tell start with Don't Tell.
Now he says, the best stories you'll ever tell start with don't tell. I thought, you know, that's weird, because the best stories I've ever told and ever will tell, they're the stories of Jesus Christ. I have a commandment to tell them to all who will listen. The commercial, it doesn't seem wicked on the surface. It doesn't seem like there's any problems. But if you really listen to what it's saying, just ask yourself, do your best stories start with don't tell? Insert name here. Well, until next time, happy Jesus Day. God bless and peace out.
Well, this dad's trying to be a kid with his son instead of being a parent.
You think that's all it is?
No.